know what it is, what it do. It's your girl, Brittany. I am back. I am better with another video. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, like the video, click the bell to be notified of every time I post. You know what it is. I know what it is. We know that I post frequently. All right, y'all, come on, say it with me collectively. We are jumping, we are skipping, we hopping, we leaping, we doing it, duck it, pow, or duck it, y'all. Into this video. Click the link down in the description box below to become a paid member on my Patreon. All right, y'all, come without further ado. Let's go and get into this video. So I was supposed to give y'all this video like maybe Sunday, but as y'all know, when it comes to the reviews, a backpack to me, baby. Y'all be like, review, we don't care about nothing else. Give us your opinion on the shows. And, you know, I never minded. But during the weekend, I just got some, you know, good random topics. And I was like, you know what? We gotta eat. So the first random topic that I had to get into was Fly 9. All right, so as y'all know, Fly 9 is locked up. They won't let her out. So I was trying to figure out why was Fly 9 locked up for damn near 6 months. I really didn't understand why she had to stay in a jail cell. Because from what the girlfriend said, you know, they got the tussling. You know, Fly 9 don't do no wrestling. So they got the tussling. I'm like, okay, if it's a tussle, you know, they take you to jail. You might get out the next day. If it's the weekend, you get out on that Monday. But apparently, allegedly, from what the girlfriend said, Fly 9 is in jail on alleged kidnapping charges. Now, as y'all know, on South Central Betty season 4, that was a big thing. If anything, like every time somebody had something to say to Fly 9, it'll be, oh, you kidnap this, kidnap that. You know, that was a big thing. So, allegedly, like I said, the ex-girlfriend ended up saying that she still had charges on her from that incident, allegedly. And with that, that's what got her still in jail for at least now, 6 months? She was supposed to do South Central Betty season 6, but she's not going to get out in time. So that lets me believe, honestly, they might end up keeping her in there for a year or so. Honestly, because it's been 6 months. She was supposed to get out like September 8th. But at this point, baby, locked up, not going to let her out, okay? Braids to the back, enjoy your bunk. You know, it don't seem like old girl is getting out no time soon. When she get out, though, she coming. She doing what need to be done. She's eager. She ready to work. But to then, just go and get comfortable and bunk too, okay? I hate that. I think that's crazy that them charges are still allegedly there. But let's get into what the girlfriend had to say. I'm going to let y'all listen to her, and then we're going to talk about it.
The internet and said I'm pure evil. She never got on the internet and said that I put her in jail. She got on the internet and said I'm evil because we had a fucking fight. She called the police on me. But you fucking hit me in the head with a pen. I had a lump on my head, big as fuck, my nigga. Like, come on now. And you don't have nothing wrong with you. And you had a warrant. Like, come on. Nine never got on here and said, Tashi put me in jail. She called the cops. She got on the internet and said, don't fuck with her. She's pure evil. And that's because she was mad that she wasn't bailed out the next 5 minutes that she was in there. But she couldn't get bailed out because she had a fucking warrant in another county for that fucking kidnapping case. Like, come on now.
Now, come on now, Fly 9. Pots and pans is crazy. You can't use your hands. I just said you ain't did that wrong. In pots and pans, you going wild. But that is the reason why Fly 9 is still in jail, y'all. I had to update y'all because I was in my head like, why is this girl still in jail? Why is this girl getting comfortable in bunk too? What is going on? But that's why she getting comfortable, because she still had them kidnapping charges on her. But hopefully everything works out, you know, and she get out soon. Free her till it's backwards. All right, let's move on to the next topic. Now, this is another random topic. I want to talk about Maul. So, as y'all know, if Maul ever get into it with somebody, everybody like, you don't take care of your son, though. your son don't know his daddy though. They don't know his father though. Every time he get into it with somebody, they talk about him as a father because he lives a different type of lifestyle. Obviously he doesn't show his son, etc., etc. And when you get into it with somebody, you just gonna say whatever to hurt their feelings, basically. So he ends up talking about it on TikTok. I'm sorry. He ends up talking about it on TikTok, kind of just further explaining why he doesn't see his son. Now, I'm going to tell y'all this now. I don't know if this TikTok is old or not. Now, from the outfit that he had on and the haircut and everything, it's given this is new. But at the same time, I don't know. I just felt like, okay, he has explained a little more. And we as the audience, when people do bring up his child, we can understand like the circumstances.
I can be a deadbeat on no day of the week. You know why? Because I'm on child support. Been on child support since I was 19. As of right now, I don't see my son due to what me and his mom got going on and whatever she's mad at with her life, with me being on TV, that's nobody's business. I don't gotta come on here and explain that to nobody on why I can't see my son right now.
Now, I will say this, and this is just my opinion. You paying child support does not make you an amazing father, and it definitely still makes you a deadbeat. Honestly, I try not to talk about these people's kids and stuff like that, but I definitely feel as though his child deserves more, regardless of what him and the mama got going on. You're definitely still a deadbeat if all you do is pay child support. You never see the child. You never talk to the child. You never do anything for the child besides doing payments that you have to make sure like the mama is able to take care of the child financially. Like, deadbeat. Very much so. It's giving deadbeat. Wow, I'm talking about deadbeat. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy. Now, again, like I said, I gave y'all this information because people always bring up his son. I feel as though he do bring up stuff too. So, okay, all them go tit for tat. But never bring up children. I think that children, going crazy on the children is delusional. That's insane. And who I felt like went too far was Q. Q went too far when it came to bringing up the child. For me, putting a child on a t-shirt is insane. I think that's crazy. Regardless of his circumstances with the child, bringing the child in and also like putting the child on a t-shirt, posing with it, you go crazy. I mean, they both have went back to back talking about each other loved ones and people that they care about, but I just feel as though he went crazy insane by putting the child on the shirt. Like, that's crazy. That's insane. You're going too far. Now, as y'all know, the bad blood has came out. Child. Well, the news of the bad blood has came out. And, obviously we're disappointed with the news with the 1 round no. And with, the 1 round going and everybody talking about it or whatever, Q and Ma both decided that they could also do a bad blood. I think that would be definitely nice for them both to do a bad blood. Now, Q set it up. Oh, $15K. Yeah, I'm running it. They already said, baby, they're not paying nobody else $15K. And y'all fight. I definitely feel like the boys gonna get down. Do not get me wrong. That's a fate I am willing to see. Like, the boys fight, come get that. But do I feel as though they're gonna pay them double digits? No. Cause no. No. And no. I just don't feel like they're gonna pay the boys double digit money. In my opinion, maybe 5, maybe 7. But no. And then 2, again, lock the doors. At least 3 rounds. They have to commit to at least getting 3 rounds in. And then, you know what I'm saying, you get your money. But that's all I got for y'all in this one. Y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm going to see y'all in the next one. Bye.